What's up guys, David Truack here, and today I'm going to be doing a tutorial on airplane 1.5 swap to spike. So this tutorial was suggested by Coco King, and this comment or this suggestion for tutorial got 4 likes on it, so I thought I would do it. So yeah, let's get into the trick. So here's an example of the trick. So there was an example of 1.5 swap to spike. So for this trick, I'm assuming you know how to do airplane. That's your main way of going to get there to be able to do the trick, because it starts in airplane. So obviously you have to know airplane, and that's really the only sort of trick you will really need to know. You might want to know how to do jumping stick just so you know the motion of flipping the Ken from airplane. But chances are, if you're trying to learn this trick, you already know how to do jumping stick. So if you have those 2 tricks down, you're ready to learn this trick. When you get better, you won't need a stripe in the Tama or some sort of thing to help with tracking. But when you're learning, having a stripe or something like that in the Tama definitely helps. So for this one, I'm using the PHC from Analog, and this has a thin stripe, so it helps with tracking. Alright, so the first part of the trick, obviously, you're just going to pull up to airplane like that. Now it doesn't matter if the small cup's facing you or the big cup, but usually I like it to have it so that the small cup is facing me, just so the string is on this side and it doesn't get in the way when I flip the can and catch it. So that's what I do. I usually have the small cup facing me. So the first part of this trick is the flip. So you're just going to flip it like that. Now it doesn't matter. You don't have to catch it right now. Just make sure you're flipping it 1.5. So this is 1. That's 1. But you're going to want to flip it a bit more so it turns to half, so when it's half, you'll be able to catch it like that. Because if I flip it just at 1 like that, I'm going to be catching it in down spike, and that's what you do for swaps to down spike. So you're going to want to flip it 1.5, so just a bit more than 1 full rotation, like that. So once you can rotate it 1.5 times, you can start trying to catch the Ken. And right now don't worry about the control of the hole on the Tama right now. Just focus on being able to catch the Ken. So you're going to do a 1.5 flip, and then you're going to throw the Tama before you catch the Ken. So you're going to throw the Tama, then catch the Ken. So in slow motion, it's going to look like this. Throw Tama, catch the Ken. So throw it. I throw the Tama to the right. That's just the way I juggle. So if I wanted to do juggles after, that's why I throw it to the right. So I throw it up, catch the Ken. So basically, you're going to do your 1.5 jumping stick, throw the Tama, catch the Ken, and just do that. Now for Tama control, you're going to have to actually try and do this. You're not going to be able to just flip it randomly and hope that the Tama is going to land on the spike. You actually need to control the Tama and the hole on the Tama so that when you're doing the flip, it'll come around, you'll be able to spot it and spike it. So to do this, when I was first learning this, I didn't really look at the Ken. When I was doing the flip, I would look at the Tama, and when I flip the Ken, when I throw the Tama, I do just a little throw like that. You don't throw it all crazy, just a little throw. It's practically a toss straight up, but you also give it a little bit momentum this way, so that when you throw it, the Tama is going to be coming this way, and the hole is going to be easy to spike. So when I flip the Ken, pause right here, I'm going to flip the Tama, give it a little bit of spin that way, and catch the Ken and spike it. So I know that was a quick tutorial, but there's not much to the trick. I'd say this is more of an intermediate trick. Remember these key steps. Make sure that you get your 1.5 flip of the Ken perfectly down. Don't want to be catching it any different way, because then that would be down spike if you catch it at 1 full rotation. So make sure you have your 1.5 Ken flip rotation, and make sure you have your Tama control. So when you flip it, throw the Tama, and just give it a little spin. It's not much at all. Don't flip it like a full rotation like that. Just a little spin, and as you can see, when you give it a little spin, you'll be able to catch the Ken, and it will come around, and you'll be able to spike it. Definitely make sure to get the throw on the Tama right, because that's going to be the deciding factor as to if you can land this trick consistently or not. Because if you're throwing it randomly, you're not going to be able to land the trick consistently at all, because you won't be able to track the Tama, and yeah, so make sure to remember those key points, and other than that, it's just some practice. It doesn't take too long, but just Tama control is key. Hopefully you guys liked this video. Make sure to leave a like if you did. Comment your tutorials or suggestions for next week below, and I'll see you guys in the next tutorial. Peace.